In this video, we're going to talk about how to create a notification inbox using nativenotify.com for React Native Expo. Now, what is a notification inbox? A notification inbox is sort of like if you have an email app on your phone and you open it up, there's an inbox of messages. Well, a notification inbox is just a way in your app to kind of have the same thing where you collect all the push notifications that you've sent before in one place. So maybe some of your users missed one of the notifications that you sent out. They can just open up your app, click the inbox button, and see all the previous push notifications that have been sent in the past, which this can come in handy if you have an app where an organization's using it and they need to keep track of different things that have been sent, or maybe it's an e-commerce app and you send out discount codes. They can just go to the notification inbox to see the discount code. There's any number of different things. Before we get started, if you like videos about React Native, Expo, Flutter, things like that, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon. We come out with videos all the time, and we'll go ahead and get started. If you haven't already, your first step is to go to nativenotify.com. Click this sign up free button. It's free to sign up. There's no credit card required. I've already done that, so I'm going to just log in. If you haven't created an app yet, you'll want to click this create an app button. For this video, we're talking about React Native Expo, so you'll want to click React Native Expo. I've already done that, and I built an app called Startup Notes. I just came out with a preview on me building it. I'll put a link in the description below. It should pop up at the top. That's a React Native tutorial that teaches you, if you're kind of a beginner, it's kind of a beginner course on how to use React Native Expo. So I'm going to open that one. And as you can see, I've already sent some notifications. So my goal is to have all these notifications, a history of these notifications, show up in my app in like an inbox. And to do that, if you come here to the documentation, there's this new thing you'll notice here. It's called Notification Inbox Setup Guide. Before you do this, you'll want to make sure to follow these start here instructions. It literally only takes about a minute. There's a video that should pop up that can walk you through it. Literally all you do is install, import, register in push token, copy this in your app.js function, and you're done. That's it. You're already set up with push notifications. After you do that, you're ready to go ahead and start this notification inbox setup guide if you'd like. And we'll just follow these steps together. So the first step is you want to copy these and type them into your terminal. So here's my Startup Notes app. I already have it open. I'll just, for now, I'll put that terminal over there. I'll go ahead and come here and do that in the terminal. Basically, this is a way to guarantee you have all the newest functions in the Native Notify package. Okay. Step 2 is to import this get notification inbox. I've already done that up here, but you'll want to just come up here and paste it right there. You'll want to make sure you're using a hook function. It's real important. If you don't know what hook functions are, they just look like this. It's export default function, the name of your screen. It's basically a way to combine functional components with stateful components into one. There's a link here that walks you through how it works. Super simple. You'll just want to make sure it's a hook function or this won't work. The next step is copy this and just paste it somewhere in your function or in your app. I've already pasted it here, but if this was gone, it can be anywhere in your component, in your screen. So I'm just going to paste it right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the data show up in a flat list. A flat list is it's sort of like a map function. You can give it an array full of objects, and you can put that in this data part here, and it'll just print out whatever you tell it to print out down here in the render item. It'll print it this way. And a quick way whenever you're using like a map function or looping through, pumping out things on the screen, each one should have a key. With flat list, it's built into it. There's something called key extractor. You can just make the key be the index of each object that's being pumped out. A quick way to do that would be here. You can just say in the parameter section, item, comma, index, and then just return index. And that's a really quick way to return a key. And then you'll notice down here, I've already done this, but I'll show you this in a second. Whenever this notifications function is triggered, it triggers an object that has your push notification in it. In the push notification, there's a title, there's a message, and there's a date that notification was sent. So I'm saying in this flat list, I want to return the notification title, the message, and the date that it was sent, all within something I'm calling a note container. And down here, I've styled all of this already. You can feel free to style this however you want, but I went ahead and styled it. And so now we'll go ahead and see how this works on the screen. So you'll notice down here, there's something that looks like an inbox. That's a great type of icon to have for like a notification inbox. Something here, I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see. Something here to notice in the use effect function. I put so first off, I created a hook stateful thing called called data. This is my data, and then set data, and it's just an empty array. It's real important to, instead of just doing something like this, instead of just saying set data, instead of doing it this way, you don't want to do it this way. The reason is, if you did it this way, it's just going to have an infinite loop. I'll go ahead and just show you what I mean. So let me delete this. This notifications console log, we should see the notification showing up here. And there you go, you see, but as you can see, it's causing an infinite loop. So it's triggering this notifications function over and over and over again, because use effect triggers every single time use state is updated. And within here, we're updating use state every time. And so the way you can stop that infinite loop is if you do something like this, where you say, if data.length is less than 1, then trigger this update. The reason you would say that is if you look at the array, there's nothing in it, so the length is 0. So you're saying if this length is 0, then I do want to trigger this. If not, don't do anything at all. And so let me come out of here. I'll refresh the app. And now you'll notice if I go back to the notification inbox, there's no longer an infinite loop, because once it updates to the value of the notifications, the length is now bigger than 1. So it won't trigger it over and over. But yeah, here you can see this is kind of an example of a notification inbox. I kind of designed it this way because the notes that I had, it looks like that. So I made it look like notes. But if you want to make it look more like an inbox, maybe you'd want to take out, like for the container, you might want to take out like the margin left, margin right, so that it'll stretch the whole width. And then let's see here, for width, you might want to say something like width 100% in the notification container. And let me leave and come. I think my app froze, so let me refresh. Let's see what that looks like now. Okay, and then maybe you'd want to take out the border radius. So the goal here again is just make it look like an inbox. So I might want to take out this box shadow settings and just have border width, and then maybe no margin top or bottom. There, that looks more like an inbox. Yeah, I think I might actually kind of like it like this, because that looks more like an inbox that you would see in a phone. And maybe you'd want to give like the header back. See what that looks like. Yeah, I think that looks better. And now that that is there, I'm gonna, for the body style, I'm not gonna have a padding top anymore. I had a padding top, but now I'm gonna take it out. All right, there we go. Yeah, I think that looks like a pretty good notification inbox. So there you go. There's more notification inbox related things coming. This is just kind of the very first beginning. If you have any ideas for features that you'd like to see in a notification inbox, please comment in the description below. Let me know. One of the ideas I had was a way to clear out all of your notification history before you go live, because I know a lot of times when you're developing, you might not want all your first few test notifications to be sent. So I want to add that in pretty soon, but if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear. So yeah, that's how you create a notification inbox. If you like this video, please like this video. It helps us out with the algorithms on YouTube. And thanks again for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon. We'll be coming out with more videos all the time. Thanks again for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.